What progress did I make in my sewing room this week? Stay tuned to find out. G'day, my name is Sean and this is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures. Come see what I've been working on, what I've completed, and all the other fun and exciting news. Let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. It was fun this week. It was a long weekend due to July 4th and I got a bit more time in my sewing room. The first thing I want to show you is some of the courthouse steps, which is a foundation paper piecing project I've been doing along with my friend Katy over at Greenland Quilter. We're using these pads by It's So Emma, and they are super fun, especially if you're a traditional piecer trying to go over the FPP. They're a wonderful project to try. And so I think I made 4 blocks this week, and this is the first one here, and it's all Tula pink scraps except for the background, which is black Kerner cotton. And I think this one turned out really nicely. And then this is it, the stripes. I think this one turned out really nicely as well. And then this was a mix of some different lines. If you know which ones these are in the comments, please let me know. I know this is tiny stripes. I forget the other ones. And then finally, I think this is the tiny dots. Well, at least that's what I'm calling it there. And so we'll make a few more of those. I'm hoping to make some more out of Tula scraps because they just look nice and bright and colourful in that. The next one I want to show you some progress on is Toasty the Dragon. Last week I showed you this section here. And then I made this little part here. It took quite a while to make this 6 little piece thing, but it turned out really nicely. And so it's a lot of Kerner sheen and some batiks, and it should go together. Come on, Sean, where does it go? It'll go together like that. And so you start to see a couple of these horns, which is really neat. Next thing is Anna Green Gables. I've been working on this quite a bit this week, and it's been a lot of fun. I've made her dress or apron, whichever one you want to call it, and we'll attach it to the bottom of this part very, very soon. You can see her face now with a hat and the top of her apron. I think this one's turning out really nicely so far, and I'm hoping next week we'll be able to have this block done, because we just need to have this part done along with her legs and feet there. So we're almost done with the hand block, which is really nice. And finally, we have some progress done on the pink quilt. I've gotten 5 rows altogether now on it, so we're halfway done with this. It's hard to show the entire thing, but we'll show you what we can. And I'll go ahead and put a photo up here as well of the progress we've done so far. And so that's what I have for my works in progress. Now we'll move on to our weekend review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking a look. I hope you enjoy. This is a series of videos I take during the week, mostly of just me sewing, but also of any adventures we get up to. So I hope you enjoy. Last week I asked everybody what their favorite season was and what temperature it was, and the majority of people said that they really enjoyed fall, and I am falling into that camp there as well, because there's so many fun events in fall and it's not quite as hot as well. It's easier to stay warm than it is to get cool now, it seems. Anyway, this week I thought it'd be fun to ask, what is the one color that you seem to be drawn to the most when you go to pick out fabric and quilt and so forth? For me, this one's tough. I'd say it's probably a mix between pink and purple. I love quilting with every single color in a quilt, but if I had to pick one that was just my favorite or the one I go to the most, it'd either be pink or purple. Let me know what yours is in the comments. So what are my goals for this week? Well, I'd just like to continue the great progress that I've been getting along with, but more specifically, I'd like to get Toasty, get some more progress done on him, attach this, and maybe even do another block or 2 with that, because we're getting into the smaller section where it's a little more intricate, so progress is a little slower. I'd like to finish off Anne, and then hopefully cut out the fabric for the next block for the Winnie the Pooh, which is Christopher Robin. I can never get that name right. Let me know what your goals are for this week. Next up is our news and events, and I had the one video come out this week, and that was my live with my friend Shannon yesterday. It had been quite a while since we'd been live together. It was really nice to be able to catch up with her, and the audience really seemed to enjoy the video as well. If you missed that, go check it out. This Saturday morning, I have another one of my friends, Danny from Sew On Expert, come to join me. I'm really looking forward to having her on again, because like many of my friends, This is sometimes the only opportunity I get to spend any significant time with them. I'd also like to get out my review video and my haul from Road to Virginia out soon, so keep an eye out for that. And now it is time to talk about some frequent acquisitions. Yesterday I went up to Williamsburg to run a few errands, and it gave me the opportunity to go visit one of the local quilt stores up there, Halo Inspiration. It's run by a couple of friends of mine that I met at the Mid-Atlantic Quilt Show a couple of years ago. And it was my first opportunity to see the store in action, because when I saw them last, they were just getting ready to move into their first physical location. And so I had a great time talking to them. I think I spent almost 3 hours just sitting there chatting with them. It was so much fun, checking out the store and that sort of thing there. I bought a lot of fabric for this, which was my intention, because I'm making a new pattern, which is this one here that I'm pointing up here. I forget the name of it. It's a Halloween Weenies, I think, by Art is Quilting Co. And so I got this beautiful aqua background fabric. It's a Riley Blake solid. And then I also got this beautiful green. This is going to go for some of the cauldrons and the stuff that's coming out of it. And then the lighter green as well. And then I've got 3 different oranges for the pumpkins, and I love these. These have got some texture to it. And then this is the medium one, and then the lighter one now. And then this one's fun, because I needed some fabric for the moon, and I thought this was about as close as I was going to get. This is going to look really neat with this pattern. And then finally some white. I got a little extra of this because I'm out of white fabric, so it was a good opportunity to restock there as well. If you are in the Williamsburg area, please go check out Halo Inspirations. It's a wonderful little store. It has a bunch of cute fabric in it, and they have just about every notion you can think of there. It was really neat to see how much they had packed into that little space of theirs, and I'm really excited to see how they grow and continue to flourish in this business. And now it is time to share with you a completed object, and this was the t-shirt quilt you may have seen me working on over the last few weeks. It was so big I couldn't even get a full photo of it, so I'm going to show you what I have up here in the thing. It's already gone off to its new home. That's one of the reasons I was up there in Williamsburg yesterday running around, and yeah, they absolutely loved it there. So I don't know that I'll tackle a quilt of this size, like a t-shirt quilt of this size again. I much prefer doing the lap size, but I'm glad that it's finished and it's off to its new home and the recipients love it. Well, that wraps it up for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Tell a friend. I always love hearing comments from my viewers. Hope you'll have a great day. Happy sewing. We'll see you next time.